Brahman and I both are one. We as human beings can go in a state where we can't be affected by pain and pleasure. Now what is existence? Something which is beyond Desha, Kala and Nimitta. Next time if someone will ask you who am I, you should not tell them I'm Satchitanand. They will run away. Vedanta is beyond, and Maya is not illusion. I would take another hour on talk on Maya. We call Maya as illusion. No. Vedantis say Maya is a delusion. Very easily, we come in a mode where we don't want to work. We want to run away from life. We put everything in such a way, I am Brahman. Brahman will not work like this. So I would recommend go pick the Bhagavad Gita before getting into Brahma Sutras, before getting into Upanishad, because Bhagwan has beautifully explained. You are the Brahman. After Brahman, you do Karma Yoga. Do Karma Yoga, work out, do something for Bharat, do something for people, do action. And practically people like us, how do I live Vedanta? By doing every action and not expecting the returns.
बहुदूस्तारे कृपया पारे पाहि मुरारे भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते.
Very, very grateful. We will start with the Purnamada mantra. Before we start, thank you, Ashwini. And by the blessings of Shankara, we are very blessed to do this in this mud, talking about Vedanta. And the beauty is, it is such a niche topic. And to be honest, I thought we'll get only 5 to 10 people because Vedanta means people run away. So seeing this is all his Leela. With that, taking the blessings, we'll start with the Purnamada mantra. So everyone just roll back your shoulders, head, neck, spine on a straight line, tongue lying on the lower palate. Adopt the Namaskar Mudra. Hand towards the heart chakra. Stay with me. Give me 3 breaths and just completely relax. Everyone consciously inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. One last time, everyone inhale. Hold your breath. And exhale. If you know the mantra, chant with me. Otherwise, listen to the mantra carefully. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Aum Tat Sat. Bow your head down. Surrender everything to that divine which is nameless and formless. Consciously inhale. While exhaling, rise up, rub your palms nicely and place it over your eyes. What is life for you all? Anyone can answer, the group or anyone can answer from this side. We'll take 3 questions from here and 3 questions from there. Yes, what is life for you all? Okay. Life is a blessing, okay. It's a matrix, okay. It's evolving every day, okay. Life is a celebration, very good. Sorry, we'll just give you the mic because I'm getting old. Yes.
So here the common answer was each one of us told life, we are just all figuring it out. We don't know what is life.
Very good answer, figuring out, okay. Yeah. Anyone here? Life is a journey, okay. Very true.
For me, life is breath because that takes me to being a human and also to the divine.
Life is breath. Okay. Anyone? Anything? Something? Yes.
For me, life is understanding the purpose of my soul.
Okay, we have a new term called soul. Another stress. Okay. Understanding the purpose. Anyone else? Anyone has very that one answer you want to talk about life? If you won't answer, you won't eat food. Anything, something like this? Life is a journey, purpose, celebration. Soul is a new term. Anything else?
So I think there are two aspects to it. Like we have two faces of coin. So
That is a very Vedanti answer. Yes.
one is life is it's a lie, and second phase is life is a chance to get merged with that one, to self-realize and merged with that one, that chance.
Okay, there are some heavy words like soul, merging, self-realization. Okay, I'm just trying to understand what people are looking for. Let's understand from scratch, because I'm understanding there are people who know Vedanta. There are people who are completely new. Let us create a foundation. See, this, I'll be very honest and blunt with you. 1.5 hours is not enough. What we are trying to do is give you a sense of what the great rishis have given us. Whatever I'll be sharing is not that I have created. I just talk. It is all Leela that is happening. Whatever you take, again, is up to you. And you'll be like a sponge. If you dip it in water, it will soak water. When you press it again, it will release water, but it is open for again absorption. The great problem with Vedanti is we have few mindsets. Be very, very open. Are we clear? Now, let's understand the word Advaita Vedanta. See, the goal is to make things very simple, so that when I go back home, I am in my office, I am with my wife, I am with my children, I resonate and take something home. Okay? Advaita Vedanta. Advait. Simple. Advait comes with Dvait. I'll be more simple. Dvait means duality. Can anyone tell me what duality is? Simple. Don't make it complex. What is duality? Anyone in the house? Okay. Right and wrong, morning and evening, pain and pleasure, birth and death, sunrise and sunset. It is very simple. Bhagavad Gita tells us very clearly, if you have taken this form as a human, duality will come with you. If anyone here in the session tells me that I am not affected by duality, then we will all sit on the floor and you give us moksha. Very simple. We all, even the greatest saints, if you read their stories, read about Shankara, read about Thakurji, read about the great saints, they have gone through the dual life of pain and everything. Accept it. Come into acceptance that the life is full of duality. When I use the term Advait, means non-dual. We as human beings can go in a state where we can't be affected by pain and pleasure. We can't be affected by happiness and sadness. I'm not saying that you'll become a vegetable. You will go beyond it. For example, if I tell you 1 is 1, if I tell this to a small child, it will be trauma, tension. 2 is what? 3 is what? But if I tell you now, within a blink of an eye, you will tell me. Because you have gone and you got an experience. So whatever we are talking is all experiential based. The entire philosophy what Shankara has given us is experience, first-hand experience. Intellectually, you might be the king. You might be knowing the Ved, you might be knowing the Upanishad, you can chant the Brahma Sutras. But if you don't understand this key of life, you, no matter what sadhana you do, no matter what upasak you are worshipping Kali, Bhairava, you will always be in duality. Are we clear? Advait means non-dual. What is Vedanta? I'll give you some background because I want you to go home, read, become independent, understand the crux. Anyone heard about the term rishis? Of course, if you are here, you need to know Adi Shankara was one of the greatest rishis that we. All the rishis, rishis. In fact, in rishis, there are Brahma rishis, there are Dev rishis, there are Raj rishis. Anyone heard about Narad Muni? That television has put across Narad Muni in such a bad way. He is only one of the Dev rishis. Only one in entire Sanatan. He has the power to go beyond space and time. He is a Dev Rishi. Anyways, if I talk about him, that will be another session. Coming back. Rishis. Ri means sound. And she means the one who can hear that sound. Rishis and Rishikas. When I say Rishis also, they are Rishikas. It's included. There's no male and female. Rishi, Rishikas are one. Imagine that you can come in a state where you can just close your eyes and you can observe everything in nature. Modern people call it Akashic records. It is trending. Oh, I know a friend, he goes in Akashic records, gets the data. It is nothing. It is a small fragment of what this consciousness is offering. Rishis are those great superhumans. I call them superhumans. You have Superman, He-Man. I call Rishis as superhuman because in that state, going in that state of consciousness, I'm introducing a new term, consciousness. I will throw light on it. In that consciousness, they got information. Information is always there. You know, if, example, Prashantji is here. Prashantji is coming up with an idea. That idea is already in the cosmos. If you see someone making a movie on aliens, that is already in the cosmos. Imagine you coming in that state where all the data comes and you become an instrument. The rishis were the greatest instrument, and in that state of consciousness, they got us the first most important. I will not call it a text or a scripture. I will call it a living origin of Sanatan. They got us the Ved. Anyone heard about the Vedas? Yeah? Even now, when you open, in fact, it is impossible for people like us in one lifetime to understand Vedas. But I'll just give you glimpses. In that state, they got the Vedas. Then with time, they got the Rig Ved, Yajur Ved, Sama Ved, Atharva Ved. Now, when you go through, I want you to read, understand. Don't Google, don't YouTube. You know what Maharishi Patanjali said? Something very beautiful. If you want to know about your origins, go to the roots. If you don't know the roots, go to the scriptures and pick that text and start reading. If you want to become a doctor, you spend 25 years. If you want to become an engineer, you spend. If you want to know life, consciousness, existence, memories, beyond that, you pick the scriptures and start reading by yourself. That is the goal of Sanatan. Again, coming back, in that state, they got the Vedas. Now, when I talk about Rig Ved, it talks about gods, it talks about mantras, it talks about Gayatri, it talks about Rudras. When I talk about Samved, all the songs that we sing, all the mantras, all that bhajans, all that, when you come into state of Alad, when we talk about Yajurved, it is modern science. Talk about quantum physics. I don't want to encourage black magic, white magic, but yes, whatever people are going through, it's mentioned there very clearly. You talk about astronomy, you talk about astrology, you talk about medicine. Everything is in the Ved. Our problem is we are conditioned that I will do my 10th standard, then I will do my 12th standard, then I'll become a doctor, I'll earn money, I'll be entangled in my senses, and that is the end. If any mothers in the house, please start talking to your children about this science. It is your dharma, it is your duty. Now these Vedas, after Rig Ved, Yajurved, Samved, all the 4 Ved, they further classified that how an individual should live in teenage, in grahastha, how he should become a householder. If I am married, if I have a child, how should I live? What should I do? What should be saving? How should be quality life? And at one point of time, I should take a step back, give everything to the next generation, and walk on the path of sannyas. So they have divided into Samhitas, Brahmanas, Aranyakas, and then Upanishads. See, this is another, Ved is another dimension, but I have to give you some background because Vedanta means the end of Ved, and that means Upanishad. So whenever you go home or you know you're very inspired, I hope you are, you read the Brahma Sutras, you read the Bhagavad Gita, they'll be mentioned. This is from the Upanishad, Kato Upanishad, from the Yajurved. You should have some knowledge. So this is just a foundation so that you become aware. And trust me, the more you read, you will realize that your so-called knowledge is this much now. From quantum physics to lokas, to what happens after death, what is consciousness, what is Atman, beautifully given. But we are talking about Upanishad. I will end this here because you should know the term Upanishad. What means Upanishad? Upanishad in simple language means to sit side by side. So when a guru, when Adi Shankara the Great, when he was talking to his disciple, it was Upanishad, knowledge given verbally. You know, I always tell this and I repeat this all the time when I was learning from my guru. And I tell it because it's a reminder for me. Before morning puja, she used to sit and she said, come tomorrow. And every morning I used to take a paper pen and sit. That 5 o'clock next to her. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day. Then 5th day I went, I checked, okay, I had a snan, I brushed my teeth, I'm wearing good clothes, what is wrong? Not understanding, not understanding. I got really disappointed. One day I just went empty handed and I sat next to her the day she started talking. Because knowledge is given by 3 ways: Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. This is something very, very important. This is, and you know, we are so dependent on making notes, saving notes. You are a living computer. Yours, if you are aware, you can absorb everything and it gets stored. We are dependent on external, but the rishis, more than thousands of years ago, made it very clear. Shravana means to listen. How will I listen? By being one pointed. Oh, I have to go to the washroom. Oh, I have to check my phone. Oh no, after this so boring how much Bhavesh talks, I want to go to a Brahmin cafe. I want to do this. Mind is gone. Manana. This is something very beautiful. Oh, the aarti is going on. Satya Vachan, okay. Manana. Don't have blind faith. Whatever knowledge is given, contemplate, question the Guru, fight with the Guru, have logical understanding. That in a history they are saying so much nonsense, pardon my language, and we are still having full faith. But our tradition was not like this. Fight with the Guru, ask the Guru. If the Guru is not capable of answering, look for another Guru. And vice versa, if the Guru thinks you are not capable, he send you to another Guru. And then Nitidasan is practically applying it in a day-to-day life. That is the main teaching. In fact, write down these are 3 most important books if you're going to jump into the ocean of consciousness and Vedanta. The first is Upanishad. There are many Upanishads. Pick the basic Upanishad is the Manduk Upanishad, the Frog Upanishad. It is the smallest, has 12 mantras. It will give you an understanding of Vedanta. The second is Bhagavad Gita. The first 3 chapters of Bhagavad Gita is raw Vedanta. Bhagwan himself is telling Arjuna, understand who you are. And the last is Brahma Sutras. I would not recommend Brahma Sutras reading on your own. It requires a very eligible guru to at least translate. Are we clear? Coming into understanding of what life is. This is the background of Advaita Vedanta. I want someone, where is Amrut? Amrut, come, just sit with me for a while. Come in 2 minutes, let me just flow. Okay, one more thing very interesting. I'm going to give you a very profound statement. If you crack this, you have cracked your life, which I have also been trying to absorb in my life. What is reality according to you? Anyone can answer? What is reality? I repeat, what is reality?
I think it's an illusion.
It's an illusion. Bingo. Anyone else?
Reality is I am existing.
Sorry, sir. Reality is?
I am existing, I am living.
Okay, I'm existing. What is reality? Anyone else?
Always live in present moment.
Sorry, sir.
He says always living in present moment.
Always living in present moment. Okay. Anyone else? What is reality?
Reality is something which cannot be encircled inside word and mind. If I am saying it through my words and mind, it is not.
Okay. Is reality.
Reality is perception, like how I
Perception. Okay, someone said perception.
Our
Living in the now.
interaction with the Maya. Our interaction with Maya.
Our interaction with Maya. Okay, I'm glad some Vedantis are here. Yes.
Life is truth.
Life is truth. What?
सच्चाई में जीना.
What is truth?
जो है वो है.
Sorry.
I mean, what is there, it's there.
What is there is there, sir. Okay. I will give you a statement and I want you to contemplate, and I will not justify, of course, the teaching of the Rishis will justify. The Rishis have said, reality is that which never changes. I repeat again, reality is that which never changes. Again, I repeat, I want you to observe it. Reality is that which never changes. Okay, this is a very, very deep statement, because if you have lived this statement, you are a Jivan Mukta. I will come to the word Jivan Mukta also, like consciousness. I'm just putting words so that it comes in your subconscious. Okay, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Just tell me yes or no. If you don't agree, I would love to discuss with you. If you agree, I move to another question. As I mentioned, what is reality? As the Rishi said, reality is that which never changes. I'm asking you first question. Again, is your body a reality? Yes or no? No means you agree with me. Yes means also you agree with me. So think carefully. Is your body a reality? Because reality is that which never changes. Is your body changing? Do you agree? Everyone? Have you seen your body changing from childhood? Then now you're getting gray hair, your skin is becoming this, your energy is becoming low, your organs are becoming weak. Agree? Second question. Is your mind a reality? Whatever thoughts, how many thoughts do we get in a minute? Or how many thoughts you get in a day? Huh? Only 65,000 thoughts or only? Or in a minute you get 6,000 thoughts or whatever it is only. Okay? Is that the reality? Okay. 1, 2. Of course, I don't need to tell you what an ego is. Everyone has ego here? Big fat ego. My car, my house, my company, my money, my bank. Is your ego a reality? Yes or no? See, very basic question. No? Are you sure? Okay, then what? Oh, is your relationship a reality? People are laughing, but I see people crying. Oh, she's not talking to me. I didn't get a message. Oh, I saw with someone. Oh, my mother is behaving funny. Oh, my ex I saw after 10 years. After 10 years, you're crying. Is that a reality? I'm just thinking of more questions to make you realize. Mind, body. Oh, intellect. We humans are blessed. What makes a human is the buddhi, shakti. Is that a reality? Then I am asking you, why are you always cribbing and crying in life? Simple question. If you are agreeing with me at this moment that your body is not a reality, then what are you attached to? I am not saying you are answering it. If you're telling that, okay, your ego is not reality, then why are you so jealous? Why are you having fear? Why do you want control over things? Why are you going in your future? If you have accepted that your relation is not a reality, then why there is so much control? Please answer this. I'm expecting answers from you, because I myself am wondering that when life is so beautiful and you're given this birth, why are you so much always in misery? My life, God. Where is God in this? I want to know. Where is God in this? Where is Bhairava? Where is Shiva? Oh, of course, they are there. I will come to it. But where is he now? Because our mechanism is so powerful. If good things is happening, I love Kali. One day if thing goes bad, that Kali, I will not offer coconut. I will not do my job. But where is this? Please answer. It's an open request. Awkward silence, guys. Please communicate with me.
Expectations?
But okay, what is reality? That which never changes. Okay, I should not ask, but okay, suppose you're 20 years old, for example. From 15 or from 10 years when you started talking, whatever, till 20, did you have only one expectation?
No.
But the reality is that which never changes. Reality is that which never changes. But reality is that which never changes. Anyone else? Are you understanding, or I'm just talking to myself? In fact, in reality, I'm talking to myself, but in this reality, okay. Okay, you all are not convinced. You all are not convinced. I accept you all are not. Oh, yes, sir.
No, I think I want to say that we are attached to the thing that changes.
So
We are
even
getting-
attachment is temporary?
Yes, yes.
Then why are you attached?
I think we also. Yes, sir.
Sorry, there are many people. Yes, I can't.
I think we have this illusion that we have the power to change the reality.
Who's talking?
We.
You, sorry. Yeah.
I think we have this illusion that we have the power to change reality. I think it's coming from that.
Okay, we will come to that also. But are we convinced, to everyone in the house? Are we convinced? But no, the rishis don't stop here. They said that in Kali Yuga, people are going to be so spiritually down, we will give them more conviction. So that we will trash out everything and make them realize what reality is. I would love, where is Amrit? Amrit, come.
Only Brahman is the reality.
Sir, you have ended the session. You have. Huh? Come sit. Sir, we'll come there, otherwise session end. All money waste. Yeah, okay. Everyone look at Amrit. He is family, he's a young boy. I'm very glad that he is going to do few things which make us realize that how we are when we are at home, okay? Look at Amrit. Amrit, relax, okay? Amrit is sitting in a very boring class. He's like, why did I would play basketball, have fun. I'm going because I know Bhavesh. Now he's sitting like this. This is you, okay? And then while I'm talking about reality, he's in awake state now. He's awake, okay? What is awake? When your senses are engaged, you're awake, you're listening to something. He is awake. Now, in this awake state, slowly Bhavesh is boring. He slowly starts sleeping. Lie down. Keep your legs here only. Don't keep your legs there. Or keep your head here. Yeah. Keep your head here. Don't face Bhagwan. Yeah. So, you are awake. You are in this reality, okay? This is one so-called reality where you're attached to your senses, attached to your body, experiencing everything. There's another reality. Now, this man who's sitting already has gone to sleep. It's another state of consciousness. Amrit sleeping nicely goes into dreams. He's gone into a dream. In his dream, he is... have you been to SL World? Have you been to Disneyland in Paris? That Mickey Mouse ride. Hypothetical, big ride. Now in his dream, he's sitting on that beautiful ride. All of a sudden in his ride, he's going down and Amrit start moving. In his dream, he's going down and he's getting that jitters. You get that at time? You're falling. Move. He's moving. And all of a sudden, he goes into deep sleep. When he goes to deep sleep, he doesn't even know where he is. There is no Amrit, there is no this voice, there is no clothes. And in this boring session, he automatically wakes up, he looks at the people and he's like, where am I? Okay? He's like, where am I? All of a sudden what has happened? Has it happened to you? When you're very tired in your life, you take time, seconds, oh, I'm in Bangalore. Oh, just nanoseconds. And then slowly, I am Amrit, wearing a blue t-shirt. I am sitting in Shankara Math with so many people who are laughing on me. This man who is here, I take time and look, memory comes. This is Bhavesh. Has anyone... Thank you, Amrit. Very kind of you. Thank you. You want to be more, you can sit. No problem. Have you realized this? The rishis realized that we won't be happy with this answer. They said, let's take a step further. They have got into different states of consciousness. We are now in the awake state where you are experiencing. But reality is that which never changes. Is this state a reality? Yes or no? Guys, talk to me. Are you sure? Then why are you so attached to your senses? Sorry?
The reason we are attached to our, body, ego, mind, intellect relationship is because we didn't know the statement that you just said.
Like, follow, comment. Okay, coming back. This is the problem. No, our education has ruined us. Rather than making experiential beings, we are made machines of senses. So, coming back to this topic again, now when you are in this, what are you attached to? You are attached to that girl, you are attached to your mother, you are attached to your senses, you are attached to that dosa, but that is not permanent because after dosa, you like idli. After idli, you go to Maharashtra, you like vada pav. After that, you go to come to Rishikesh, you like paratha. Your senses, you become a puppet of your senses. Agreed. You all don't agree with me. The Rishi is saying, don't worry. Now, when Amrit was sleeping, he wakes up and he tells me, I was in Paris on a roller coaster ride and I got some jitters. I know he's not lying because we also are moving. We don't know what is happening inside, but we saw him moving. He's experiencing something. Is dream a reality? Do you agree? Then why are you? I saw that in dream. Will that happen to me? Oh no, I saw someone is dying. Will they die? If that is reality, reality should never change. And the best part is, at that event, deep sleep, imagine you have worked a lot in your life, and everyone has, all the mothers, daughters, all the men in the house, at times you work so much, you just sleep. Sitting on the sofa, at times you're so tired, you have turned on your geyser, you want to cook, but you're so tired, you just sleep. And you have slept for 6 hours, but it feels like 2 minutes. Has anyone gone through it? In that, there is black. Black. Nothing, there is nothing. That is deep sleep. But when you wake up, oh my geyser, oh my food, oh my job tomorrow, oh my money, my bank balance, that rat rush, everything starts again. Again, now when Amrit woke up, he realized that he's sitting here. Then what is reality? Please answer. I am questioning because everyone here is going through pain, misery, suffering, illusion, delusion. Now, what is reality? Are you understanding what I'm trying to put across? I want you to think it is not a one-way class or a one-way session. I want you to think, what is reality? And Turiya, oh, he's so dead. What is Turiya? I will come, otherwise people will run away. Okay. Are we good? Yes, yes, yes. Accepting what is happening and what is not. What is around. But even what is around is today is there, tomorrow it is not there. At the moment. Okay, I'll come there. I will justify everything. Yes.
I think my ego is my reality.
I
My ego.
Yeah.
My ego is my only reality because if I cease to exist, nothing will be there. Isn't it?
Sir, what happens in coma?
No, but in coma, like I can't experience anything, isn't it?
But you're still breathing, the ego is there. Your vitals are still working.
Yes, but I am not there. It's like when I'm sleeping.
Of course you were there, sir. How will the heart pump? Checkmate.
No, I agree with that. I'm just saying, like, if I'm not there to experience, like, even if I get any miseries or heart attack,
I
during
100% agree. But in coma, what happens? Justify. Anyone
Sorry?
has not experienced coma, but anyone has seen what happens in coma? I know my sister was in coma, so I know it very well. She was there for the longest. And when she woke up another individual. But coma is a science which our rishis are beautifully explained. But I am asking you because, as he said, that in coma, there is no ego. But my question is, how is the heart pumping? Even in coma, the fluids are going on. Even in coma, there is breath happening. But you are not there.
Only soul is the reality. It will not destroy.
Sir, you are very danger for me. You have mastered Vedanta, so I can't answer. Yes.
The same. The formless soul within us is the reality.
Okay. Okay, I will come there. Are we logically together on this page? Shall I move ahead to the next part? Yes.
It's all because of Ajnana, because of Maya.
Okay, we have a danger word called Maya. Yes, sir. Very right. We'll throw light on it. Anyone else? Shall I move ahead? Sir, I'm taking, I know you all have mastered or understood Vedanta, but sir, I'm addressing issues so that we all can come to Maya together. Yes.
So you told reality that
I didn't say anything.
Rishi told, Rishi says, and that reality never changes.
Yes.
So give me an example where that never changes. You are given that blank thing when you go into the deep.
Sir, you have the mic, talk loudly. Let it break.
Yeah. So you are given that blank example where
Which example?
when the
Sleep. Sleep is
is
subconsciousness. Yes.
So the give me one more example where that that never changes.
I will give you very good examples. I'm coming there only. Okay. We will move to the next part. Okay. Now the rishis are saying that after explaining everything, we want to explain on what this is happening. They have given a word called Brahman. Write it down, because this is, if you don't understand this, in future your sadhana will get difficult. Brahman. I am not talking about Brahmin. A Brahmin is a priest. Okay, I'm not talking about the Tridev Brahma. I'm not talking about Brahman. I'm talking about Brahman. In order to talk about consciousness, they have given a word called Brahman. Now, given examples of how to explain. The Katha Upanishad says something very beautiful. The entire Ved talk about one being. That is the Brahman. And symbol, when we represent, we call it Om. One example. I'll go in detail. Second example they give, something very, very, very beautiful. This is a very classic example given by everyone. Or not everyone, but those who have read Vedanta. Yajurveda says, it moves not. It is close, it is near. It is within, it is without, it is everywhere. That is Brahman. Another example, I'll make it more simple for you. Brahman, it is mentioned in the QnA Upanishad. Very, very beautiful, because it's very close to my heart. It says that those who say I understand Brahman, they don't know anything about Brahman. Those who don't know anything about Brahman, they are living Brahman. Those who say that I've tasted Brahman, they are living in Maya. And those who have tasted nothing have become Brahman. What the rishis are saying, in words if I put it, it is impossible to explain you. You can only experience it when the mind goes quiet. When your thought goes quiet. When there is no identification with the body. And when you realize that everything that is changing is Maya. Are you understanding how they're answering? What is reality? That which never changes. What is changing is Maya. Again, coming back to Amrit, a very practical example. Amrit said, or when I'm asking you questions, when you all went quiet, I'm answering on your behalf. I am becoming fat. When I asked you, are you attached to the body? I am becoming fat. I had amazing dosas and biryani and whatnot. When I go back to Rishikesh, I'll become thin again. I am becoming fat, but is my body a reality? No. Second question. I am feeling very anxious. I am feeling very depressed. I am feeling very hyper. I am feeling very, very jealous. Your mind, but you answered your mind is changing. I am very creative today. I was sitting and when I got one idea, my intellect is very sharp today. I'm feeling great. I want to do sadhana. I was sleeping. I was dreaming. I am here today. Have you realized you are a born Vedanti? You're not aware about your words. There is only one thing that is not changing in your life. That is I. You don't say I hand. This is my hand. Me and my hand are separate. I Bhavesh. I am Bhavesh. I am, especially, let's be honest, if my surname will change again. If my Aadhaar card and every birth certificate is burned, I'm not even Bhavesh. What is the evidence? But that I is only one constant in your life. And that is known as Brahman. Are you intellectually understanding or it is going above your head? No? Yes? No? Maybe? I will come there. I and you will come there. Okay? Now, one more thing. Going into a bit detail, which is going to rack your head, but you're in a Vedanta class, you have to have something to take away home. The rishis have said Brahman equals to Atman. Now, please understand this statement. Imagine now we are talking about modern science now. Okay, one thing anyone knows about Einstein? Einstein the Great? Who is Einstein? Yeah, theory of relativity has given. You know what has he said? You know what he said? Now, if I say Einstein is saying, all will say, oh, wow, Einstein is fabulous. He has said, you know what he said? Everything in this universe is relative. Nothing is absolute. I'm using some big terms, I'll break it down. Relative means everything is dependent on each other, or everything is moving with subject and object. And nothing is absolute, means there is no totality. He has said. You know what a rishi says 5,000 or 10,000 years ago? I don't even know in what century. They said only the absolute is real. Rest, everything is relative. You, for so many years, have been so much attached to your body, mind, and intellect. You have come into false identification. Whenever people like us use the term I, it is ego. But whenever the rishis use the term I, it is Atman. It is pure existence. Please understand this. They have given some beautiful. I'll give you a very classical example mentioned in Vedanta. Everyone goes for movies, right? Durandar and whatever is trending, whatever movies you go. Very classical. Imagine the Bhashya, the Karikas have given thousands of years ago. We still don't understand the basics in life. You go for a movie, you take popcorn, you take Pepsi, you're excited for the movie, you have checked it on YouTube. Have you realized one thing? The entire cinema experience happens only on one factor. You know what is that factor? The entire cinema happens only on one factor. You may go to PVR, you may go to a local cinema, you may pay 10,000 for a movie, but without this, the movie will not operate. Come on, guys. The white screen. Without the white screen, there is no movie. You know, there was one Malgudi Days. I don't know anyone used to watch or no. In that, there was one episode they used to tie a white cloth and then watch. That white screen is that Brahman, is that consciousness. Without that consciousness, there is nothing. But adding some more salt and pepper, we think about it. I want you to think about it. Something very interesting. We have a habit to give Nama and Rupa to everything. How is Aditya? Is this. When I say Aditya, everyone will look. That name and form. When I say Golu, everyone will look at Golu. That name and form has become our identity. And when I asked you about memories, you had identity crisis. Because you started associating my past memory. How will I let it go? And I want to create. But my dear, accepted you want to create. With every creation comes duet, happiness and happiness, joy, sorrow, pain, misery, also an experience of happiness. whatever, we call it alad. But the rishis are telling you, why are you living only here? We as humans have a potential to go above. What is that? Can anyone tell me? Come on, guys. If I tell you that you can go beyond happiness and unhappiness, where can you go? Simple. Everyone use it now nowadays. So many people have seen. I'm in. What is the meaning of bliss? So many people are using. I'm in bliss. I'm in bliss. What is bliss? Have you experienced bliss? Okay. Have you experienced a state where you're happy without any reason? Have you experienced a state that when you're walking in nature, you just start crying and you don't know why you're crying? Have you experienced a state when you get jitters in your body and you just want to cry, want to scream? There is no reason, but you are complete. And you know how much you sustain that state? 0.1 second, nanosecond. Because after that, oh, I have to go home and cook. Oh, I have to gain money. Oh, what will happen when I get late? Oh, where is my bus? Where is my metro? You have completely gone and washed off in Maya. Again, coming into name and form. Please understand. Oh, I'll tell you something very interesting. How do we see the world? One question. How do you see the world? Well, all educated people travel the world. How do we see the world? Come on, guys, talk to me. How do we see the world? Of course, 5 senses. I'm not talking basic. This is a Vedanta class. 5 senses, 11 senses, all over. How do you see the world? You know, if I tell you that you see the world is upside down, do you believe? Do you know? Now, modern science is saying the world is upside down. When that consciousness is hitting your eyes, it is inverting. Please Google it. Or read the Upanishad. See understanding. Inverted vision comes on the retina. The message goes to the brain. And then you see the world upright. Amazing, no? So many doctors, engineers, so many sadhaks. We don't know. And you're so much attached to this world. Oh, when I die, what will happen to my children? Oh, when I die, oh, my money. What is this? Everything is ulta. Such a fact of life that we don't accept. One more question I'll ask you. What is the most thing that you're attached to? Don't tell me loud. Maybe anything. Maybe a person, maybe a money, maybe anything. Okay, you're attached to it now. Imagine when you were born. When you were born, you came in this world. When you started going to school or interacting with people, you also that time got attached to something. Something. Maybe a mother, maybe an emotion, maybe experiencing something new. Do you remember that attachment? Anyone? Do you remember your first attachment? Come on, guys, talk to me. Then why are you always unhappy? Simple question. Why are you always crying in life? Why are you always blaming? Why do you have expectations from others? Because why can't you understand Purnamada Purnamidam? What are you seeking outside? Please tell me. I'm very open for a conversation. Please tell me. What?
What are you seeking outside?
Yeah, but nothing is permanent. Then the rishis are saying, okay, they are not going to understand this. Let me put it in words that you understand. What is consciousness? This is the takeaway of Vedanta. What is consciousness? Sir, you don't answer, but you answer.
Only Maya it will attach it to the worldly objects, and due to Maya, the man will attract in this world.
It's too much echoing, sir. I can't pick it up.
He says Maya. That is, we are attached to the Maya.
We are attached to the Maya. But what is consciousness? Okay, I'll give you a very anatomical answer and then I'll give you the Rishi answer. Agreed? Okay. Someone said, I'm in the now. Okay, I'll tell you how it works. Are you really in the now? You all have been seeing me on Instagram for the longest of you people I know personally also. You know what happens? When you see something from the senses, that information goes where? Through the receptive nerves, it goes to the brain, right? It registers something. Do we agree till here? Modern science? Do you know how you gain knowledge? How does it work in the brain? How? We know neurons. How are neurons working? How are they working? How are the chemicals working? How are the senses working? Because we were talking to doctors one day, and you know how doctors are. Body first, then consciousness. Just not being rude to them, but practical knowledge, which we also learn. But the rishis have gone a step ahead. They are saying that accepted what you're saying. From the receptors to the brain, to the chemical, to the certain part of the medulla oblongata, to the emotional pons and everything. But the rishis have gone one step ahead and saying, what if there is no consciousness in it? How will you operate? That consciousness is Brahman, and that I never changes. The rishis have called it Sat Chit Anand. Next time, if someone will ask you, who am I? You should not tell them I'm Sat Chit Anand. They will run away. This is your internal world. Again, coming back to practical applications, first explaining what is Sat Chit Anand. Sat means existence. What Sir said, existence. If you like it or you don't like it. Now, what is existence? Something which is beyond Desha, Kala and Nimitta. Sir, answering your question. Consciousness. If I tell you in this room, in the Shankara Math, how much consciousness is there? Can you tell me? How much consciousness is there in this room? Guys, talk to me. Huh? Okay, number of people. What about consciousness up and down? Sorry?
It's innumerable. We can't calculate or put into
Agreed?
numbers. Yes.
Okay. Now, when a person dies, where is the consciousness? Where is the consciousness gone? Can you measure it? Come on, guys, talk to me. Am I talking in Japanese? I don't know, but are you understanding my point here? When a person dies, I will give you a very, very harsh statement. Recently, someone very close to us died, very, very close to us. And then I saw it with my own bare eyes. The person that they loved, they are thinking twice to go next to that person. Because there is no Atman. We are operating because that I is operating within us. And that I is within us, it's outside also. The rishis have given it words to measure it. The inside I is called Atman, and the outside consciousness I is called Brahman. Brahman and I both are one. Again, getting scientific explanation so that we modern people need science everywhere. I know what this Maya is. Have you heard about the morning star or the evening star? Anyone? Big controversy on it. Morning star is in the south, in the north, in the east and the west. Later they realize it is Venus. You know what was the problem? Ignorance. Maya is ignorance. When that ignorance is removed, you will realize that the inside eye and the outside eye both are one. How will this happen? When the mind will go quiet. When the mind will go quiet, consciousness will merge. How will it merge? When you stop identification. Please understand, what is tomorrow yours, it will change again. What is body that is attached, it is not permanent. What are you proud of today will become your weakness tomorrow. The expectations that you have from others, it is not from others. It is because of your own Maya that you have created. The rishis were very, very simple. They are saying that life is beautiful. It is the way it is in this world. Another example I'll give you. Now, how much time do we have? Okay. I want to throw light on this. This topic is never ending, but remember. Now, suppose Aditya is there. Sorry, Aditya. Aditya has come for a Vedanta class. Now he thinks he's a Vedanti. I am Brahman. Oh, what? Even you are Brahman. Everyone is Brahman. I am super cool now. I have learned Vedanta. But I'll give you a very nice story to explain you this. It is in the Upanishad. It says beautifully that there was a Gurukul going on. A great enlightened guru was explaining his disciple what the Brahman is. I is, you are, everyone is Brahman. This small boy like Aditya is there. He picked up everything. And while talking, he got a small this that I am Brahman. Aditya, you are very nice, okay? I've known you. So I am Brahman, I am Brahman. Actually, he's a Vedanti, but I am Brahman. And he goes outside the class, tells everyone, I am Brahman, you are Brahman. There is Brahman everywhere. He's drinking water, water is Brahman. I am drinking myself. Oh, that guru told me iron is one. Full on intellectual knowledge he got. Now people are playing in a Gurukul, kids out. He's telling everyone, I am the bat, I am the ball. In this chaos, there is one elephant who has gone mad. Mad elephant. And what you call Muhut, no Mukku, the man sitting on the elephant. Mahut, yeah. The elephant man, Mahut is sitting and the elephant is gone crazy, running. He's screaming, people move, people move. Everyone is, and the guru very smartly is watching from up, enjoying the drama of life, being a witness. Nowadays it is trending, witness. Anyways, that is happening. This young boy Aditya stand in front of the elephant. I am Brahman, you are Brahman. Brahman will not eat Brahman. One elephant gives him a kick. This Aditya goes rolling, gets very, very angry, starts crying, goes running to his guru up. You are teaching me nonsense. What Brahman, Brahman? Brahman hit me, I'm crying, this, that. The guru very calm and composed, looking with compassion, tells Aditya very, very nicely, there are rules of this world that one must follow. You can't mix the rules. You have to understand that everything is Brahman, but the man sitting on the elephant is screaming, run away, run away. Why didn't you listen to that Brahman? At that very moment, the child had a realization and he actually understood the word Aham Brahmasmi. I am that. It is one of the first Mahavakyas. I am that. I am that which I should know. But in this world, I have to work out my karma. I have not become a Jivan Mukta. I still have acting to do. Who is a Jnani? A Jnani participates in everything. He will cook, she will sing, she will dance, she will fight with Prashant, she will gossip also where it is required, act as an actor. You know, my cousin is an actor and he had read Brahma Sutras, very knowledgeable, full hero. Knowledgeable, started, he's doing very good. And again, correcting a practical story in my experience. And you know, there was one point in his life, he was doing a movie and very weird people there. No drinking water, the nerves should come out, 8 packs and all. Crazy, was going fanatic because so much coffee and all. And he's ripped and all. And I spoke to him 4-5 days ago. He's like, Bhavish, my Vedanta is going fabulous. I am Brahman. I'm not attached to the body. I said, I'm so happy for you. Very, very good. What happened? After 10 days, he called me. Very abusive, very angry. I told the producer, I didn't get my coffee. I'm getting fat. And I told him, are you the Brahman? He just cut the call. We call this Vedantic shuffle. Happens a lot with Vedantis. Please understand. And this is a major problem in Vedanta. Very easily, we come in a mode where we don't want to work. We want to run away from life. We put everything in such a way, I am Brahman. Brahman will not work like this. So I would recommend, go pick the Bhagavad Gita before getting into Brahma Sutras, before getting into Upanishad, because Bhagwan has beautifully explained. You are the Brahman. After Brahman, you do Karma Yoga. Do Karma Yoga, work out, do something for Bharat, do something for people, do action. And practically people like us, how do I live Vedanta? By doing every action and not expecting the returns. Free from the fruits of life, you become a Jnani. If I get the fruit, I'm happy. If I don't get the fruit, I am that. I have everything. And after that, come into Bhakti. This is practical application of Bhagavad Gita and getting Vedanta into day-to-day life. I would love to continue. Anji, do we have time? I'm so sorry we don't have time. I would go on and on. Any questions? I've not even touched. I'll give you one story before we end. Please, it's from the Upanishad, and then we can take question answers. Uh, what's your name? Your name? Ashish. Okay. There was a very smart student like Ashish under a guru, and he was learning Vedanta for the longest. I'm making up a story from the Upanishad. I'm making it easy, we understand. And for 3 years, he was learning Vedanta. And then he went to his guru. I am tired of Vedanta. I'm tired. What is Brahman? Brahmasmi. I am this. I am that. Give me some practical reason. How sir was asking. Give me a practical reason. So the guru, like calm and composed, in that Brahmasmi, very relaxed. He said, it's time that you understand what Brahmasmi is. Come with me. He takes Ashish to, people, we call it in Hindi. People ka ped, when the roots touch the floor, another tree will come. And from one tree, it can become a forest. So he takes his disciple and he takes them to a people tree. And he makes him sit under the people tree. And that Ashish is in ecstasy. The tree, huge tree. He's like, oh, you have experienced this Brahman and all. Again, the Guru tells him very calmly, this is Brahman. And he gets very agitated. He tells me, no, enough and enough. I want to know what Brahman is. So he tells Ashish, go, look for the seed of the tree. Then Ashish goes looking for the seed. After half an hour, he gets the seed. Then the Guru very nicely tells him, look at the seed. He said, yes, Guru, I look at the seed. He said, remove the covering of the seed. He removes the covering of the seed. There's another layer. A people tree has 3 layers or 4 layers of covering. After removing the last layer, he goes to the Guru and there's just space. And he just goes very quiet. The Guru looks at him and tells him something very beautiful. From this nothing has come everything. And now, when you try to put that seed together, it is impossible. That consciousness is everywhere. If you become aware, you tap into it. If you don't become aware, something beautiful will happen. Karma will come to you. And you will come back again. I'm mentioning karma is beautiful because it is coming out of ignorance. For a jnani, karma is just a word. It has no value. What has value? I am that. They have given some beautiful examples to explain Aham Brahmasmi. We are like fishes. Our entire world is only in water. We don't know the world outside. A fish requires the ocean. Ocean doesn't require fish. It is there. It has other animals also, creatures also. It is self-existent. Similarly, you are complete. Your happiness, your life, your existence is Purnamada Purnamidam. That is full and this is full. Fullness can come only from full. A half glass empty is always full. See, these are so many examples you have to understand in Vedanta. And I know I'm not doing justice. It is not meant for such a short class, but a small introduction that Vedanta is beyond. And Maya is not illusion. I would take another hour and talk on Maya. We call Maya as illusion. No. Vedanti say Maya is a delusion. It is coming from the Brahman only. So to end the session on a very simple note, you know what is Satchitanand? Existence, which is full conscious and always in bliss. But to make it simple, like understanding Veda for people like us, my guru used to tell me, how will you explain Vedanta? So there's one line which I remember every day when I get entangled in situation. Who am I? People say I am that, I am Aum Brahmasmi. But that is not, at times it will make you think because that is also Maya. But simple. Remind yourself again, who am I? I am that nameless. I don't have a name. I am that formless. I don't have a form. The community, the society, the nature has given me an identity. I am Bhavesh. I have that name. I am formless. I don't have a form. Even when I die, who is dying? My body is dying. Even when I sleep, who is sleeping? My mind and memory is sleeping. I am that nameless, formless, choiceless. I don't make choices. My life is just to flow like Gangama. It sounds very fascinating. When you live it, you will run in half an hour. I am that nameless, formless, choiceless, supreme divine consciousness. I am Brahman. Beyond what? Space, time, and causation. Remind yourself again and again that whatever I am attached, what I am entangled, it is temporary. I, inside, am a witness who watches the game of life, participates in everything. You know, an actor, at times he's a chef, at times he's a gangster, at times he's a husband. When he comes back home, he is who he is. You participate in life, enjoy this Maya, but be unaffected. We open for questions. Start. We are running out of time. If you have no questions, that means you'll have understood everything. Sorry.
So what I understood is Vedanta can only give answers about who am I. It cannot tell us how we should act in the world, right? That comes from Bhagavad Gita or maybe some other texts. That's what I understood.
I'm sorry. I thought I could pull in more also. Vedanta Tattva Bodh gives answers how a sadhak should be. What are the qualities of a sadhak? What is abhyasa? What is vairagya? But I had no clue that I will just keep on talking so much. But I want you to know about what abhyasa is, what vairagya is, what are the qualifications. It is. I will drop a voice note of what you should read on the group so that please read Tattva Bodh. It is a good book. It talks about practical application of Vedanta.
Sir, I'm still stuck with the question, what happens when body is dead? Where did that consciousness go?
Ask yourself, who am I? You're not this body, not this mind. It doesn't go anywhere. The fact that you're thinking in space and time, you have conditioned that you're going somewhere. In fact, when we say that God is up, there is not even up, not even down, because that consciousness is everywhere. So you don't go anywhere. How will you go? Because you're beyond space and time. Intellectually, it is. I think we should do some practices so that it's a way of living.
Okay. So the people say the soul is gone. So is it not true?
It is gone from your memory. You can't see them. The problem is it is always there. The sun is always there. We think it rises and settles. We are going round and round.
Okay, you talked about the Vedantic shuffle, wherein you have this awareness that I am that, but you have this karmic role to play. And a lot of times when you pull yourself out of it, there's an action which is required. And you kind of really don't act on it, thinking that, oh, no, it's all Maya and it's, I'm getting too attached. So I just want to understand that.
That is tamasic bhav. In sattva bhav, you act. How an actor, why an actor is acting? He's getting paid. That is the reason he's acting. But Vedanti acts because he's doing it out of love. Yes. Any other questions? Yes.
Hello. Yeah. You mentioned that consciousness or Brahman is choiceless. I'm having a hard time understanding it because I'm looking at it from the perspective of karma. So there we have a choice what we want to do, not do. So can you give an example so that it is easier to understand?
I will give you an example so that it answers everyone. Okay. What's your name?
Ayushi.
Ayushi, I'm talking from a sadhak's point of view because I want to keep the class at that maturity. Because if I start explaining karma, it will be another class. Ayushi, right? Yeah. Ayushi, imagine you get a job tomorrow. Oh, let me put it in such a way. Okay, Ayushi comes to Rishikesh. Very smart girl, okay? What she does, suppose I'm running a school in Rishikesh. And what's your name? Lata. Lata is running a school in Rishikesh. We both are running a school. Ayushi comes first day to me. I want to get a job. I'm very good as a philosophy teacher. How much will you pay me? I said, Ayushi, I'll pay you 15,000. But Ayushi is very, very smart. She will again go to Lata. Lata, I'm very good fellow. How much will you pay me? Lata says, I'll pay you 20,000. Ayushi doesn't stop. This is people what we do. Vedantic shuffle or karma, making it together. Then Ayushi comes to me. You know what? Lata is giving me 20,000. She's also telling me I'll give you holidays. I said, oh no, I need a teacher desperately. I'll give you 2 holidays more. Then she goes to Lata. She does this game of Maya with me and Lata all the time. Now the time of job comes. Lata comes to me. I give a better offer. Lata works for 2 days. I tell Lata, I don't like you. You're out, you take your salary, go. Now, Ayushi comes in panic. She goes running to Lata. Lata, this happens. And me and Lata are friends. That consciousness knows everything. It will give you back the karma that you deserve. Lata says, we can't keep it. Now, in that, you start blaming karma. You had knowledge of philosophy, Vedanta, but you were not living it. What you're asking is lack of experience and anubhav and sadhana. What an actual Vedanti will do, he will go, offer one thing, and wait in patience. There will be indications given to you. That is how consciousness works in a day-to-day work. So whenever you're getting options, you wait. What is getting blocked, leave it. Even if you're getting less salary, less opportunities, go there, doors will start opening. But effort matters. Now, if you're being cunning, you're being smart and all, that will bind yourself in karma. Consciousness is operating for everyone. But when it is operating in you, there is something known as Chitta, Ichcha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Gyan Shakti. That is what is operating. The more you get aligned, the more you will be open. I'm making a very open answer because we have all been there in that point of life. Consciousness is operating. Brahman is the base. But that Atman and that astral body, causal body that you have taken, that is binded in karmas. And that will make you do action in nature. And it gives you option also.
It's still hard to.
I know it's hard. One class is not enough.
Yeah.
One class is not enough. Very openly answering.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, when we are in Vedantic class.
Oh no, I'm very scared. Yes, sir.
When we are in Vedantic class, we decide something, and after going outside, that is some percentage of each and every person, different percentage of our implementation is there.
100?
The 100%, it is not very difficult to follow 100%. Is
Sir,
there any way?
100%, sir. I have been living under my guru for so many years. And at times when I do something, she will just look at me and I realize that all the Vedanta has gone down the drain, all the practice has gone down the drain. In fact, forget us, sir. Arjuna went to Krishna Bhagwan after the entire Bhagavad Gita. After a few months, he went to Bhagwan, can you please explain me Bhagavad Gita? Bhagwan just looked and smiled. We are nothing, sir. It's a repetitive practice, completely accepting and letting go, coming into silence. That is the reason you do one sadhana and you have cracked it, called Neti. This is a practical takeaway. This is like tiger balm. If you have headache, apply it. If you have cold, apply it. Stomach ache, apply it. It will work all the time. Neti means I am not this, I am not that. And it becomes a practice when you do it for years and years. One day you will become Neti. And Neti means, I'll give an example. If I'm getting very, very angry, I'm not this anger. If I'm getting very, very jealous, I'm not this jealous. If I'm getting very, very anxious, and what remains? Aham Brahmasmi. I am that consciousness which is always present. Can we practice Neti for just a small glimpse? Yeah? Just a 2-minute Neti. And then we can end the session. I just want to keep your spine straight. Those who can't can lean towards the wall. I'm okay. Yeah. Everyone just roll back your shoulders. Get your head, neck, spine on a straight line. Tongue lying on the lower palate. Adopt the Gyan Mudra. I am assuming you know how to take the Gyan Mudra. If you don't know, please open your eyes and look here. This is not Gyan Mudra. This is not Gyan Mudra. Tip to tip. And fingers relaxed. Palm facing the ceiling. Generally, when we sit on a cushion and we keep our elbows very relaxed. Shoulders are up. Tongue is on the lower palate and eyes are gently closed. So everyone just close your eyes, adopt the Gyan Mudra and just be. If there is any movement, any adjustment or anything you want to adjust, do it nicely. Make yourself comfortable. The goal is not to be in pain or having a back pain. The goal is to be relaxed and just relax, blank, open. Now consciously relax your legs, your pelvic, your chest, all your facial muscles. Relax your eyebrows and just be. Your body is relaxed. Now slowly get the awareness towards your breath and just consciously inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Be aware of that cool and warm sensation while inhaling and exhaling. And let the body breathe on its own. And just be. Now that you're very comfortable, slowly get the awareness towards your thoughts. There is no pressure between your eyebrows. There's no pressure on your eyes. You're completely relaxed, but your awareness is towards your thoughts. And just stay there. The beauty is, let the thoughts come and go. Just tell yourself, Neti, Neti, I'm not this thought. If other thought comes, I'm not that thought. And whatever thoughts are coming, let it come and go. Hold on to the awareness that you're not this body, not this mind, not this intellect. And slowly just be aware of these multiple thoughts. You may go in your past, you may go in your future, you may get a present thought. Just tell the term Neti Neti, which means I'm not this, I'm not that. At times you may be blank, accept it. All of a sudden there will be a thought, tell yourself, Neti Neti, and just be. Remember, all these thoughts are passing clouds. You are that sky, you are that Brahman. You are that nameless, formless, choiceless, causeless, supreme divine consciousness beyond space, time, and causation. Who am I? It's Aham Brahmasmi, I am that and that alone. I'm the light of all lights. I'm the light of that Atman, which is always shining and glowing, which is consciousness, existence, and bliss. Sat, Chit, Anand. Just consciously inhale and consciously exhale. Have the bhav with every inhalation. You're full of acceptance. And with every exhalation, you're full of release and surrender. You're not even your past, you're not even your present, you're not even your future. You are. Let your eyes remain closed. With that awareness, gently adopt the Namaskar Mudra. Hand towards your heart chakra. And we'll chant the Purnamada together. Everyone inhale. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Gently bow your head down. Surrender everything to that nameless and formless. Surrender your ego to that divine. Consciously inhale. Slowly rise up, rub your palms nicely and place it over your eyes.
Hello. First of all, thank you for today's session. This is my first time, first experience. What I want to know is there any start with of this journey? How to proceed further, or just attending few session like this online or in class? So I want to know start, end, and outcome. How to gauge that?
To be honest, we are planning from something from scratch till it evolves together. We are work in progress, but things are happening. Because with time, we are realizing that many people are doing many things. They don't know the foundation. They don't even know that if I get angry, what to do, or how should I sit, or what is the first thing that the Shastras are saying. So we are working on it. That is the reason it's an experience to see how it feels offline and online.
Yeah, it's like I'm just attending one class in a whole course. I'm feeling that.
I know.
So
And I also, if you ask me very honestly, with no filter, I think there is more, there is practical aspects, what sadhana should be done, but it requires time. So I'm also gauging the audience in Bangalore how it is. I would love to talk in detail how to, because Vedanta tells you it is not just that you become Brahmasmi and sit. You apply it, live it. That is the main teaching. We are working on it. I'm sure if Bhagwan wants, he will do it.
sure. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Sir, if nothing is real, dreams and everything is not real, then while doing the sadhana, we are giving so much importance to different nimittas, like what you see in the dream or how you interact with the people, what is happening around. Then why that?
See, this is a very good question. We at this moment are not capable of understanding the formless. Even Adi Shankaracharya, the greatest himself, has given us the Gayatris of Bhairava, of all the gods, so that we can associate to some form. And also the beauties, depending upon your swabhava, there is sadhana. That is the beauty in Sanatan, no? There is only one way to reach to the top of the mountain. But you stick to your sadhana. Remember, the greatest ignorance is the day you tell me that my Bhairava is better than Kali and my Kali is better than Krishna. Finish. Everything is one. My Ishta is that I worship my Ishta, but that Ishta is also formless. And I am formless. So when you evolve in your sadhana, the subject and object will dissolve. It is a process.
So the Brahman is the all-pervading ether, as we call in the.
It is beyond ether. It is the substratum of everything. On that, everything is based. Without that, nothing will be based. Even after Pralaya, it is existing.
So how do you sustain this awareness? So once we go out from here, everything is gonna hit traffic, potholes, life, work, everything. So
Practice, you come back to the awareness. So you need some basic practice also, like pranayam, dharana. We are talking about, it's like talking to a child about what 40 years look like. That experience is missing. So it requires to be experienced.
so maybe top 5 things to do to keep this there.
I will put something on the group because I thought we will do some practices, but Neti is the key. That even if you do 5 minutes every day or in any situation, see what will happen now. Suppose you're getting very upset with me. In the beginning, it will not come. Consciously tell yourself Neti. Do it for 6 years, do it for 2 months, do it for 3 months with devotion. You will automatically actually experience that I'm unaffected internally. And Vedanta knowledge is very different. Now you're talking to me, I'm very calm and composed. Inside what is happening, you don't know. That only I know. So either you can fool yourself or become an actual jnani only. I will give you another beautiful example. There are different paths. Have you heard about the monkey path? There is one monkey path and one kitten path. So bhakti is when you have you seen small kittens? Meow, meow, meow. The mother will come, hold it like this and take it everywhere. You're surrendered completely to the cosmos. Vedanta is very difficult. Have you seen baby monkeys? When you come to Rishikesh, you'll see they are holding to the mother's stomach, and the mother is jumping from one branch to another. If you leave, finish. You have to hold on to that Brahman constantly. Never forget even for a second. Very difficult. But also your Sabhava plays a role, so different aspects come into play. Yes.
So one question is, while doing the Neti meditation, which you were means guiding us, so there, what's the difference between the awareness saying that you are not the thought and the mind introspecting the mind that you are not the mind? So
you will at one point come to a state that this awareness is saying I'm not. Even I'm not that awareness. This mind is saying I'm not this mind also. What will remain? So it's a process that you have to sit with yourself and do neti every day. In that, you will go in your suppressed emotion, in your past, in your future, everywhere. But reality, that is what which never changes. Even awareness is Maya. Anything that has taken word is Maya. So you have to come to that state. Intellectually, we understand everything. Experientially, time.
But the point was, but the second question is that since the pure consciousness is the subject and not the object, so how can we experience that? Because we cannot
But ask yourself, who are you? Are you the subject?
I am neither the subject nor the object.
Then finish. Again, intellectual knowledge, experiential knowledge. Practice, it will come. You have to practice. You know, it is like once you know how to swim, you will not forget. But learning swimming is a task. And we don't want to learn swimming. We want automatically boat will come and take us. Doesn't happen. Effort. Yes.
But
That-
last
oh, I'm scared of Aditya. Yes, Aditya.
thank you for the amazing session again. My question is Maya what appears as Brahman when viewed through ignorance? And when the ignorance goes away, what does Maya appear to us as?
Very good question. Answering to the point. Anything that is coming from the Brahman. Maya is out of ignorance because we are attached to our senses, we are attached to the identity. But as you look at Maya from a Jnani's point of view, Maya is just a word. Your senses, your ego, your identity is giving it a form. Karma is just a word. Shiva is just a word. Kali is just a word. If I tell this outside, people will kill me. But if I tell this in a Vedanta class, people will understand. That is Maya.
So the state of Neti,
yeah,
is it the same as Shunya? Or is it different?
See, now Shunya is depending upon what you're saying. In Bhagavad Gita, Shunya is something which is filled with consciousness. In Buddhism, Shunya means zero. But when we talk in Vedanta, Shunya means Brahman. Simple. Everything comes to Brahman. Because even Shunya, you're giving it a name and form. When I say Shunya, zero will come to your mind. Automatically. When form comes, Maya. That is the reason Ramana Maharishi spoke nothing. It was very quiet. In his presence, people started changing. That is a Jnani.
Thank you, Bhavesh ji.
Thank you, ji.
I have a question. We spoke about I am Brahman and everything is Brahman. So we do a sadhana, we want to become Brahman or want to realize that. But how do you look at everybody and everything else as Brahman? How do you
Sir,
get that power?
Sir, maybe your question, I'll frame it. I want to become Brahman. You are Brahman. If I want to become Brahman, finish. One more birth is coming. I am Brahman. How to look at everyone from a Jnani's point of view? I'll quote Ramana Maharishi. One disciple came to Ramana Maharishi and said, very famous, everyone uses it because it is what we have to use it every day. He came and he started complaining about the world. That sadhak is doing like this, that sadhak is doing like this, he is doing like this, you don't talk to me, or just sitting, chow, chow like us, mind. But the esoteric meaning is the mind. Ramana the Great looked with compassion and said, "There are no others." That man got experience of Brahman. So it's an experience. And the day you will get experience, you will go, your actions will talk, your eyes will talk. And people around you will come to know. Because you will be that which the Maya is blocking you not to be. But again, change an entire conversation. If I'm a Kali Bhakta, Maya is everything to me. She is Shakti. So different Sabhava, different ways. Thank you. Thank you. Are we good? Yes. The session is over, but we'll take one question. Yes.
One personal question. How you selected your path which suits you and how you selected your guru?
My question?
Yeah. I mean,
Sir, out of syllabus. Out of syllabus. I think, sir, it is, I didn't choose anything. It just happened. Many gurus, many paths, many things, it just happened. It happens, no? The day I will start doing it, I will fall on my face. So it just happens. It is all Leela, I call it. Thank you for joining us. Very, very grateful. I would like to thank, without, everyone thinks that sitting here talking is very, very great. But no, the fact is, I owe it to the entire team. Because of the team, I am here. To all the ammas, dodammas who are here, I owe it to y'all. And more than that, I owe it to Bhagwan. Because of him, we are doing what we are doing. Thank you so much. Very, very grateful. In fact, we always say Hari Om Tat Sat. If you read the Gita, if you read Upanishad, in the end, it is written Om Tat Sat. Everything is Brahman. So it is for us to make us realize that everything is Brahman alone. Thank you so much. Very, very grateful. I hope you walk on the path. I hope this ignites at least one spark to evolve. And I hope may that divinity shine within us. Hari Om. Thank you.